Welcome to the Wammo Gonzo podcast. We are live on Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024, coming to you with episode 114.
Is that right?
We have returned. We're back in the executive lounge. We're very appreciative of our sponsor for allowing us to utilize this space.
Live in this country.
It's a blessing. I got a water cooler. I got AC.
Got Diet Coke. How's it look?
We got fucking little sugar candies. I should have a sugar candy. Sugar's good for you after a workout, ain't it? Camera looking good. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're rolling.
We got Nate. We got Cameron.
We got Tyler.
Today
I'm kind of Tyler. I'm like white tee. It's just like.
Yeah, you
just
do
like,
look like
I
Tyler.
look like Tyler today.
Now it makes sense.
Fuck it.
Everyone's like, you brothers? It's like, yeah.
Bro,
that shit was funny.
I know. Where should we start off? Should we start off with back of the roast?
We could recap the roast.
Recap
Bro, how long even was that roast? I feel like you came in for like 10 minutes and we were just done.
Bro, that's kind of how it felt. Even like my chick was like.
She was like, what the
She's like, that's it? She was like, there's no sparklers or fire. Oh, I'm just kidding. She didn't say that, but.
She's like, that's what we came for.
Yeah,
that.
she was kind of confused because like, I thought it like, because the flyer said 7:30.
Yeah, it's when the show starts.
Or 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
Mike was at 7. Show was at 8:30. So like, I got there, I found parking, and I was there like 8:20, like 5, and it was already starting. So I was like, kind of confused. I thought the dude running it, who was like John Holmes' brother, like started it early.
I think he did because we didn't have many micers, and that shit went quick.
It did,
but you guys came in right when it started, though.
And
I was like capping on you,
bro. You were like, the Nazis are here or whatever. I was like, you won.
Jeez, you did.
Yeah, I threw him off.
Your chick was like, Nazis, what the fuck? She was like scared the whole time. She's like, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh no! So we like go grab a bar stool. It's like already kind of happening, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, like that dude's jokes were kind of like stupid.
Stupid.
They were stupid.
What was he
just
saying?
kept saying like
I'm racist or some shit.
Nah, he just kept saying the same shit. He was just kind of like, he was just like, oh, and that's what you would look like if you, like, I don't even, like, they were just kind of stupid.
Like, that's what you would look like if you were gay or some shit.
Bro, exactly. Like, I was kind of like, meanwhile, this dude's looking like a fucking St. Vincent de Paul, Peter Pan, like he you know what I mean? Like, remember, and this is a funny story, bro, for the listeners and the viewers. So, like, this one time, this was, like, probably, like, my second year of being sober, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think. Remember, like, we went up to Clifton for Halloween parties?
Oh, yeah.
And, bro, like, I was like, we got to have something. Tyler's like, I'm me. He probably had a white tee on in October. I was like, nah, we got to do something. Like, we got to do something. So we went to, like, Walgreens and we bought Christmas wrapping paper and, like, fucking, like a fucking something or whatever. And, like, at least we, like, dressed up, you know what I mean? Like, to, like, look like a costume.
Yeah.
I was like, we're a Christmas present.
No,
we kept telling chicks, we're like, yeah, we're your Christmas presents or some shit.
Yeah.
Or your present under the tree.
No, you had a pretty crafty outfit.
Yeah.
I think I just had a hoodie on and like lights around my neck. I was like,
that's what it was.
I was like, I'm a
Christmas
tree. I was like, I'm a Christmas tree. Yeah, but you were dressed up as a Christmas present. They were like, you're 2 months too early. It's like, it's fucking Halloween, you monk. You fucking monkey.
But like that dude, yeah, he was trying to like dress like Peter Pan. Like he had fucking women's fucking pants on.
Damn near.
That were like, and I'm not lying to you. Like I might wear short shorts when I go run and work out. But that fucker's high waters are like, they were like capris, like women's capris. They were like up to his calf.
For real, that shit was tripping.
And then
me
like
out.
he had like just a white dress shirt that looked like a fucking Goodwill hand-me-down.
Yeah.
And it was like 3 sizes too big. Like that fucker was a size small. Like he's like skinny as fuck, like a little ant, bro. He just looked weird as shit. Yeah. And it's just like Tyler's at least normal. Like I'm Tyler. Like, and like this dude's jokes were just kind of like dumb. And then Tyler was like capping. And then Tyler was like, "Yeah, I found your GoFundMe. You never fucking fulfilled." And like the dude For real felt dumb.
Oh, he did.
You capped on the lymphoma. He was like,
Bro.
he kind of got
Bruh.
like sad, and his
He
friends
told-
were laughing
Bro,
at him.
he
for
told me right before we went on that his cancer came back. And I was just like, oh, he's like, don't hold back though. He's like, I wasn't gonna tell you till after, so don't
That's why
hold
the
back.
fucker was getting drunk. He's like, I
Yeah.
got cancer.
He's like, yeah, he was like, if worst comes to worst, I just cut my balls off.
Balls testicular. Fuck.
Yeah,
Let's be that South
But-
Park episode. Bounce on your balls, get a med card. Fuck it, Randy.
for real.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean, he's like, no big deal, I'll just cut my balls off. I'm like, all right.
Bro, I had to mediate too. You heard me. I was like it was just kind of like being kind of whacked from his hand. So I was like, John Holmes. And everyone started dying.
Oh, they all knew. They're like, John, oh.
He was like,
Bro.
when John get here.
Jeez. Yeah, he got more claps and whatnot.
But he had like all of his friends that were there because like
True.
I'm not even gonna lie. Now you just said that. Like again, I'm not hating on cancer patients, right? We might hate
Yeah,
on
I think
some
they got
fucking
offended
shit.
that I was capping on him for cancer or whatever.
Bro, but like I think all of his friends were just there because he got cancer again. They're
Maybe.
just like it's
Yeah, they like felt bad.
fresh.
Everyone,
We gotta love him.
yeah, it's like he's the handicapped kid. Like you can't,
Bro,
you
exactly.
can't let the regular guy win.
Bro, it's like it's like track and field day at school. They're gonna push the kid in the wheelchair through the finish line first. you
Pass
know?
him the ball.
Exactly. So like, you kind of won.
Yeah,
You like kind of did win, but they had to give it to him.
right.
'Cause,
They
like,
had to. It was like
because
he's
yeah,
sick.
he deserves it.
He can have it. Fucking. He spent like months writing and shit,
Bro.
just thinking about me, and I was just like, I didn't write dick. I just went around and people asked him like, "Hey, what would you say?"
Bro,
about
that
this
was the
guy?"
vibe. Like people were like, or you were like, I don't need to write. You were like, it's like a school exam. You do it like
Yeah.
a week before.
Exactly. Last
That's
minute.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, that's the vibe. Like,
That is.
like, what do you mean
I
we're
was
not
like-
getting paid? This ain't Comedy Central.
what I'm
This ain't
saying.
fucking
I was cheating off the test. You know?
right.
I
It's
was
like,
give me some jokes.
you're just a real world person there. Like he's living in a fucking
real.
fantasy.
I went in the environment, asked the people what's funny. But yeah, he was in a fantasy. He's been living in the fucking Captain Hook
Oh, I
fantasy.
know. And then I loved how like after that shit was over, it's like 8 fucking whatever. It's like 9 o'clock on
Bruh.
Saturday night, right? Like it's supposed to be a bar night. That place just cleared out and was empty,
Cleared
and it
the
was just
fuck
like
out.
dead.
Completely dead.
It's like fuck this bar.
That shit always happens. Like after the show ends, because half the people were comics and then the other half were friends of comics, so they're like, okay, peace out. But
And I don't even know. It's like the dude paid women to show up or some shit.
I think one dude paid women to show up. Yeah. We were like, who are these chicks? Like, he's just like, Steven brought them. We're just like, okay.
He's like, I owe you a beer.
for bringing chicks. He did, bro. He's like, nah, man, I owe you a beer for bringing these people. What the fuck? And he gave him a beer. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I don't know. That was a weird fucking vibe. Kind of a waste of time, honestly. But
Yeah, I
It
mean,
is
it
what
kind of
it
was.
is.
Like, it was like, I mean, not on my sense, but like of your sense. Like, it was kind of like,
yeah, it was just pull up, fucking clock in,
you kind
clock
of just
out.
like boosted his self-esteem because he had cancer. Like,
Mm.
that's like really kind of what it came down to.
Damn, I was doing charity for
Yeah,
his
like
ass.
that's kind of how you probably got good karma from that. Like, you know, what I mean? Yeah,
Probably.
probably got +1 good karma. Like, so if something good happened to you recently or something does good happen to you, it's probably why.
Shit, I don't know. That guy's got a lot of bad luck too. Like everything bad happens to him. He also kind of causes it, but like
Was she for a
Yeah.
crackhead?
I don't think crack. No. Everyone always asks him that, like, dude, were you on heroin for a while? And he's like, no, I've never done heroin. Like people will literally walk up and that's the first thing they say. Like, do you do heroin? I feel like he maybe had a drug thing. He might just have like a psychological thing going on. 'Cause he was
More
talking
mental health. Yeah.
talking about being in the hospital, being on
Schizoaffective
meds,
disorders and shit.
something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's still a
Yeah, that's
Good
right. Because
guy.
didn't he say you like went to the psych ward or some shit? And then I
Yeah.
was telling the dude, I was like, "Oh yeah, if you've been to the psych ward and you're
Yeah.
adulthood, you ain't getting a gun anymore, bud. Good luck." I was like, "You have a better chance of
Yeah.
expunging your felony record and getting a gun than you do."
yeah. He went in there because some chick he was just dating was just like, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. And he like went off the deep end.
Jesus.
His brother had to put him in there or some shit.
Damn. It's like dropping your dog off at the kennel before you leave for vacation.
For real. He was in there for a minute. I was like, because I was wondering where he
Probably
was.
at the fucking Lindner Center up in
I
Clifton.
think Tri Health or something. I don't know. I don't know dick.
I don't know either about that shit. Thankfully.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, I don't know dick about that shit.
Yeah.
Damn. So that's a little recap on the roast.
That was the recap. Just glad it's
It
over.
happened. We did our research 2 podcasts back. I repeat, it was 2 podcasts back. We did the research on them. So we had a little juice going. But now we fall into a different category, right? Now we go from the roast to the debate.
Oh.
So millions and millions and billions of people around the world saw the debate this past, what day was it? Was it
Thursday.
Was it last Thursday? Last Thursday, the presidential debate where millions of Americans, even the Democratic voters, got to see really what their president was like.
That's Joe. That's Joe for you.
Watch, Nate, will you pull up Biden debate? Delete Trump out of there, but not for good. Biden debate, and then type in tweaking or some shit.
Shut up, Patriot J, Betty Johnson, Big Bongino, Alex Jones, free my dogs and lock up the radical left's gone crazy. I don't bail, I won't see inside a cell. Shut up, Thugger, free my slime, slat, YSL. They tryna lock me up, but I'm plugged in ATL. Got homies doing life.
There's a 7-second clip.
Thank.
The only person on this stage is a convicted felon. This man I'm looking at right now.
He was like, yeah. Bro.
Type in like Biden slurring.
All the Democrats are pissed. Like,
Slurring.
He's a felon. He shouldn't be on president.
Trump-Biden debate.
I've never really got on the TikTok interface. I don't have a TikTok account.
TikTok.com. Damn, can't see half the shit.
Type in like Biden debate slurring.
You gotta like log in. Damn, Joe got Matt McCusker on with Shane Gillis.
I don't want to know what news networks it. That's WSJ News. They're probably a Democratic news
What I'm
party.
going to do is fix the tax system. For example, we have 1,000 trillionaires in America. I mean, billionaires in America. And what's happening? They're in a situation where they, in fact, pay 8.2% in taxes. If they just paid 24%, or 25%, either one of those numbers, then they'd raise $500 million, billion dollars, I should say, in a 10-year period. We'd be able to wipe out his debt. We'd be able to help make sure that all those things we need to do, child care, elder care, making sure that we continue to strengthen our healthcare system, making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID. Excuse me, with dealing with everything we have to do with. If we finally beat Medicare.
We're beating Medicare.
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death. And he's destroying Medicare.
Trump's just like, this guy's retarded.
I mean, out of that little quick recap,
Bro,
right,
that was embarrassing.
He fucking slowed the fuck. I mean,
That's my president right there.
5 key moments. Okay.
And please welcome the 45th President of the United States, Donald Trump.
Child care, elder care, making sure that we continue to strengthen our healthcare system, making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the Medicare. I went to the World War II cemetery World War I cemetery he refused to go to. He was standing with his 4-star general, and he told me, he said, I don't want to go in there because they're a bunch of losers and suckers. My son was not a loser, was not a sucker. You're the sucker. You're the loser.
Well, I took 2 tests, cognitive tests. I aced them, both of them, as you know. We made it public. He took none. I'd like to see him take one, just one. I just won 2 club championships, not even senior, 2 regular club championships. To do that, you have to be quite smart, and you have to be able to hit the ball a long way.
Look, I'd be happy to have a driving contest with him. I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down to a 6.
Fucking talking
By the way,
golf.
I told you before, I'm happy to play golf if you carry your own bag. The crimes that you are still charged with, and think of all the civil penalties you have. How many billions of dollars do you owe in civil penalties for molesting a woman in public, for doing a whole range of things, of having sex with a porn star on the night while your wife was pregnant? I mean, what are you talking about? You have the morals of an alley cat.
We are very, very close to World War III, and he's driving us there. And Kim Jong-un and President Xi of China, Kim Jong-un of North Korea, all of these, Putin, they don't respect him, they don't fear him, they have nothing going with this gentleman, and he's going to drive us into World War III.
You want a World War III, let him follow and win, and let Putin say, do what you want, NATO.
The whole country is exploding because of you. Because they don't respect you, and they have to respect their president, and they don't respect you throughout the world.
Every time he tries to cap on Trump, he just looks stupid. He's like, you fucking that.
He's at a
Fix it.
1,000 million, 1,000 billion.
1,000 billion, a trillionaires. Jeez. Bro, it just doesn't make sense because they got a teleprompter. Like, how you going to debate when there's a script? That shit doesn't make sense to me. Does Trump get a teleprompter? How's that shit work?
I don't even know. It's just like, dude.
Thud.
It's so, again, millions of Americans saw this. I mean, even the people who voted for Biden, the Democratic Party, were even kind of probably like, oh,
No,
shit.
they don't deny it. I mean, shout out. Dang. How the fuck does that even happen? He fucking tripped on nothing. They're clapping.
Pull the back.
He's like, hey, hey, hey. Bro, I think the dude tripped his ass. He's like, you ain't president. No, some people are still denying the fact that he's like okay in the head, like he's not getting old as fuck. They're just like, show me a time when he was being like stuttering on words, and it's like you'll show them and then they'll still just be like, well that was like one time, show me something else. It's like, bro, you guys are fucking retarded.
People do anything to defend
The colors, defend your honor.
Oh yeah, you should I was gonna say there was also another part of the debate where they spoke about what they were doing each for black people.
Dang, that's special.
And Trump was doing a lot more for black people.
We're gonna have FTs cheaper than you ever had before. Biden's like black people.
Oh yeah.
Damn, that was kind of lit. They had like a separate category for the black people. That was pretty cool.
Exactly.
Trump's got the black support. I feel like they know it's like big Trump.
Support.
But yeah, I don't want to get too political.
No, I don't either. But
We
it
could
was
talk about this all day, man.
It was definitely a laughing stock.
I'm surprised they even did it
I am too.
because they knew Biden was going to be
The problem
stuttering.
is what I've heard is after the November election, you still got 3 months until Trump gets into office. Like if he wins, right? So like, what can happen in those 3 months? He just starts like pulling fucking fire handles and shit, fucking
Bro, who
fire
knows?
alarm handles and fucking shit up.
Who knows? It's going to be a crazy year.
gonna be
We're
very-
just chilling right now, but it's
again, right? Like I have to reemphasize the fact it's like, bro, obviously all the viewers and listeners were alive and shit like that for it, but like we for went through that COVID shit. Like that shit's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Like and like Trump came out, gave everyone the stimmies,
gas was $1 something.
bro.
Trump gave us a free band or two. He was like, "Get you something nice."
For sitting
Biden
around.
didn't do dick for us. I don't
Didn't
remember
do
him
shit
doing
except
cock.
make everything go up in price.
For real.
They even said that
Everything's
in
up.
there.
Someone tried saying I think he said the economy is the best it's ever been. Or
Yeah.
somebody did.
Biden tried to.
It's like, bro, where? Not
Oh yeah,
for us.
Trump was pissed too because Biden shut down. You know how like so a lot of our oil comes from like the Middle East and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Trump was funding. We're gonna have the pipeline built from Alaska to the United States, and it was like getting made. And Biden shut it down once Biden came into office.
He shut a lot of shit down.
Yeah.
I think they stopped building the wall too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna get that pipeline. Think about how cheap gas was gonna be when we were running on our own supply.
It'd be
But
different.
obviously, people talk about fossil fuels all the time and how there's only so much left in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, one day we will run out.
That's why we're whoring out the rest of the world first.
Brr, exactly.
It's like, save our shit. For
Fuck
real.
the Middle East.
For real. They're just a bunch of terrorists anyway.
Yeah.
Most of them.
Yeah.
The Iranians.
Plutonium.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's get out of this corner. I
Yeah,
don't
let's
wanna
get out
talk
of it.
about
I'm
this.
done with the debate and myself. You know what I mean? I'm done with it. Just gonna pull this up real quick.
Oh, you said you had some notes or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull this up.
Cameron's got it.
Men are really simple creatures.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
All they want, if you want to keep a man, he likes respect, keep his balls drained, keep his stomach fed, and give him peace.
That was actually
Sounds like Pearl.
That was what?
that was my question for the panel. I was going to ask, what do men want? She just literally named every
Okay, like,
single
but
thing.
Okay, like, but
And that's a true statement. That is all really we need. We just need, our stomachs filled, our balls drained. We need respect and we need peace. I think that's a very true thing right there.
I don't know if I like this corner any better.
Oh, I just had to bring that up. In other news, the Haktua girl, right? Have anybody?
I had to look that up today.
Yeah, so the Haktua girl,
She's got quite an accent.
her name
on
is
her.
like Haley, I believe. And the Haktua girl deleted all of her social media.
Yeah.
As you can see, she's now on Rolling Stone. She's becoming a, overnight internet celebrity. Haktua girl,
You got
obviously.
spit on that shit.
The video itself, I'm sure everyone has seen it by this point, right? She's in downtown Nashville on Broadway Street. And they're like, how do you keep a man or whatever, something. It's like, how do you turn a guy on or something? And, she just says, oh, you got to give him that Haktua, spit on that thing. And so Haley Welch. And the internet was thinking, or tried to state a fake story. It said she was a elementary school teacher, and she got fired for that. And I actually saw that she was not a elementary school teacher. She works at like a spring factory.
Sheesh,
And,
not anymore.
Yeah, so right now she has been off of social media before this ever happened. She did it for her mental health, and now a lot of people are saying that
Cooper's Hawk.
she is pretty much going to now revamp her social media and most likely get an OnlyFans and make a fuck ton of money.
Maybe. I don't think she needs the OnlyFans to make money.
Yeah, click on that one right there. Yeah, good job, Nate. I think this is
Haley
more
Welch.
solid. Oh, this is from New York Post. Yeah, she was on a podcast with this girl.
Probably on a couple now. All because she said.
Type in Haktua podcast. Yeah.
Who are these fucking women? Brianna Chicken Fry.
Yeah. Plan Brie. Oh, I'm not trying to watch.
Alright guys, welcome back to another episode.
Chicken fry.
I wish she had the labels like ours sometimes do.
Labels?
But Haley told us he was a YouTuber. He never said anything like about, Instagram, TikTok, nothing of the sort. So I was like, oh, well, I'm never going to see this again. Sure enough, I seen it again.
When did you see it again? Like, when did it blow up?
So that was Sunday. I seen it about the Tuesday. After that, I should have broke. I seen it like 2 o'clock in the morning when I was getting up ready for work.
Oh my god, 2 a.m. getting up for work?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what were you doing for your job?
Well, I have to sit up and get ready for about 30 minutes, and then I'll just go on and go get me something to eat for breakfast, and then I'll go into work. But I worked in a spring factory. I'm not a school teacher.
That was my next question, because
Or a
everyone said that
bartender.
you were a teacher and got fired from your job.
No, I'm not even old enough to be a teacher.
I was going to say, because you're 21, I'm like, this is illegal. Who
Exactly.
are you teaching?
Exactly.
So you weren't
No.
a teacher.
Or a bartender.
So
Either one.
And also, I've heard rumors that your dad is a preacher.
My father is so far from a preacher, it's crazy.
So
It's
everything
a little
has just
offended.
been made up.
Oh, yeah. Like, none of
Okay.
it's true at all.
Okay, so this video goes viral. You see it, and when you first see it, is it like millions of views? Like, are you officially the Hot Tour girl, or you see it and you're like, maybe this won't be so
Yeah.
big?
Yeah.
It was massive.
It was massive.
Okay,
We
what
were
goes
watching
through your
that.
head when that happens?
I was like, oh, well, this is kind of funny. I was like, it's not going to get any bigger than this. And I go back like an hour later and the views done went up by like 1 million. I was like, oh my God, there is no way that just happened. But sure enough, it did.
Yeah, and then it kept going and kept going, and then there was the search for you.
Yup.
And what did you want to do when there was a search? Was there a part of you that was like, I don't want to be known as the Hot Tour girl?
Yeah, that was a big part of it. And then they started spelling my name wrong and making like accounts of me, which they got pictures off all my friends' like social medias and stuff like that. And which it's kind of creepy seeing your face on another account that don't belong to you. You're like,
Yeah, people thought your name was Jillian. I saw a bunch of people were getting like recognized as you, but it wasn't you. It was wild. So when they officially found you, were you like, I want to dive into this, or I want to take a step back?
I was like, oh shit, I'm not adding these people back. The first thing they found me on was Visco, so I got rid of it really quick. Because who the hell gets on Visco?
Yeah, that's from like
And
middle
then
school.
they started sending me messages on there, and I was like, that's disgusting. So I deleted it and got rid of everything on there. And I think they got a few pictures off before I deleted it. But everything else, I was like, well, they're not going to find my Snapchat. Sure enough, they did.
Yeah.
Evidently, it's been sold, but...
Oh, okay. And then after they
Sold
found
that
you,
shit.
were you like, what do your parents think, or your family
They think it's so funny.
Okay, so they're in on
They
it.
know how I am, though, because, like, you can never tell what comes out of my mouth. I mean, it's a hit or a miss what comes out of my mouth. I
Yeah.
just talk out of my
Oh, that
ass.
was a hit.
Yeah,
That was
that
a
time
big
it
hit.
was. The one time I say something like that, of course, there's a camera in my face.
It's like the biggest thing ever. But I've also seen like a lot of controversy surrounding it. People feeling bad for you that it, like you've gotten turned into the Hot to a girl, and like kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of creepy. Like, do creepy guys message you? Is it
No shit.
scary? Are you like,
Yeah.
what the fuck
So the guy that does my hats, he got offered $600 like 3 days ago for me to spit in a jar and sell it. That is revolting. $600.
She's like, but I did it.
You should just like pour water in it.
Yeah,
and
they would
fucking
never
send
know.
it. Yeah. That's like the OnlyFans girls that fart in jars.
And sell it.
And sell them. But they're
Precisely.
not farting in jars.
Yeah, or they're dirty drawers. That's
Yeah.
just disgusting.
That's crazy. Yeah, I wonder, like, I bet there's a lot of creeps that are trying to, like, message you and be around you and stuff. But also, I think majority of people just think it's a hilarious meme.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, what do you do now? Because now you have management, now you have a team. What are your plans?
Why?
For it? Like,
Why?
Do you want
Why?
to still be the Hot to a girl, or do you want to, like...
I don't really want that to be like my image.
Yeah.
Like, hot to the girl. I don't see that being like
Too late.
my
Forever.
thing. Yeah, I don't want to be known as that.
Too late.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny, and you're also only 21, so you kind
Yeah.
of said something silly. And I think half of the internet also is on your side with that, where
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like you're out drinking after a night with
Oh,
your
yeah.
friends. You get asked, what is something crazy you do in bed?
Oh, yeah.
It was funny.
I was being a little bit of a smartass too, because
Yeah.
you're gonna come up to me with a microphone and ask me something like that. Well, I'm gonna hot to it and spit on it, you know. I don't mean nothing by it.
Yeah, you were like actually being serious.
Oh, yeah.
You were just
All right.
And your friend was
Cut him off. Jeez.
Yeah, internet sensation getting offered $600 to spit in the jar. I
So,
mean, 21-year-old girl.
The whole interview is just about what she said.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Well, like I said, I mean, a lot
It's
of
like,
people
oh, you
are,
went viral. How did that feel?
A lot of people were,
I don't know. It felt good.
obviously projecting that she is going to get back on social media, create an OnlyFans, and make a lot of money now.
Of course, that's the easy thought.
Right? So,
I don't
It's
know.
very, very stupid. That
Yeah.
just to think that's like, because I mean, I believe truthfully her fame will die down in about a month.
It'll die down, but she'll still keep some clout.
The only way she was gonna keep that cloud of shit if she becomes a country artist now.
She could.
Yeah, that would be the smart route.
Country girl.
That'd be a smart route, especially how she got twang to her.
She got
But-
a twang.
Again, that's just my, that's my demeanor on it.
Yeah.
That's just like, that's what I would do if I was in her pussy. Not literally like my dick in her pussy, but like if I was her pussy. Not, okay, all right. But you get the gist of all this, right, people? Something like that blows up overnight, right? I mean, it's just like, okay, right? The internet uses it. It's like, meme it out for a month or so. And
This
then the
shit
next
happens
funny
all
thing-
the time. I
Yeah.
don't know why we're like hyping it up.
It's just
It's
like,
like the bad baby chick.
yeah, I mean, as you can see, right? Like the internet itself, it's just like it has to fucking blow it up.
At least we got the pod we could promote if we get fucking blown up.
Oh, exactly.
Could be
We're
like,
good.
follow the pod.
Follow the pod.
That's all we say.
We're good. We're good in that aspect.
She didn't have shit. I don't even know. She was working in a spring factory. She didn't have dick.
Spring factory down in Tennessee.
Yeah.
So we make springs.
So she's got to figure out what she's going to do to make money with all these, all this attention.
That's why I would just be the slut route if I were her. I'd just go
That's-
make a fucking
That's
couple
not a
million.
good look either.
Hey, she'd make a couple million.
Yeah, but she'd be selling her soul.
That's true. Think about being the husband of that. Like, yeah, I married the hook too, girl. He's like happy that
Oh,
she's
he's
a
happy
whore.
as fuck. Probably a big bubby like me.
Big country bub.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with my Dodge Ram. Or my Bush Lattes, motherfucker.
Bush latte. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a different crowd down there.
Oh yeah. So this is bringing into my next segment of the podcast. I got story time with Cameron.
Story time with.
So this is a really good story, and I don't know how I thought about this. I really fucking don't. I think I was just like in my bed thinking, and the story popped up the other night. I was like, God, I got to tell this story. This is fucking hilarious. So, Nate, if you could pull up on the screen for the people, White Rock Park.
White Rock Park.
I think Nate's already getting the gist. Me and Nate are going to talk about a story. So for the viewers that can see it, obviously viewing on YouTube right now, obviously the listeners, this is White Rock Park. White Rock Park is in White Rock, Indiana, which is about from Cincinnati downtown. I want to say, you can leave it up, Nate. Keep showing people some pictures. White Rock is about, let's see. White Rock Park is it's in St. Paul, Indiana, Shelby County, Indiana. It's about an hour drive from downtown Cincinnati, hour and 8 minutes. So obviously, as you can see from all the pictures, it is pretty much like a hillbilly Kings Island. They have a lot of fucking rope swings. They got a bunch of diving boards that are very high. They got a zip line. And so pretty much what it is, it's an old rock quarry that they just allowed to fill up. They even put like school buses and old cars down in the bottom of the quarry, and then they filled the quarry up so you can even like bring your diving equipment and go diving down in the bottom and like go sit in a fucking school bus if you want to. Yeah, my brother's friend Curtis has done it. Have you ever heard about this, Tyler?
No.
You ever heard about White Rock? Yeah, that's one of the. Looks like that's one of the zip lines. So it's really fucking sweet, right? Definitely wear some type of water shoes. I wouldn't wear flip-flops. Maybe wear flip-flops. Water shoes, though. But it's really fucking cool. You pay like, I forget how much you pay. It's like probably $30 a person or something, $20 a person. It was pretty cheap for a long time. And my mother even went to this place as a kid. Like, it's been around for fucking years, right? This is like your hillbilly summer destination. Just about an hour from Cincy. It's a really good time. I haven't been there for a while. I'd like to go back. But obviously, yeah, as you can see, it gets crowded on days. They got big fucking floats you can jump on. There's like water trampolines even. You know what I mean? It's a great fucking time. You can even pay to camp out there, pitch a tent. They got a fresh stream that runs on the other side. You can go fishing. Not in the quarry. There's no fish in the quarry. If there is, they got transported by bird or some shit. But again, a great fucking hillbilly time. So this one time, right? And I tell you what, gosh, I got to put a Zen for this shit. This one time back in the day, I couldn't tell you what year this was. Probably like 2015, 2016, I want to say. So Nate and I, we went down there. I think our boy Andy was maybe with us. I can't recall. It was just me and Nate. Oh, it looks like people hurt themselves all the time. You're not supposed to drink out there.
Someone already died there.
So this one time, right? Me and Nate went out there, and we were before we were drinking age, right? I probably took some of my parents' alcohol. I took like some of the Not Your Father's root beer right as they came out. You know what I mean? The alcoholic root beer came out, and I probably had a little bit of weed, just drinking, smoking a little bit. Well, we get out there, right? And so we pay to get in and everything, and it starts raining a little bit. So because it starts raining, it slows down. Not everyone's swimming and jumping off. It ain't a nice sunny day. And we are going to go up and get some snacks, whatever, wait off the rain. And boy, I tell you, we go up to go get some snacks, and the fucking, I said you pay about $20-$30 to get in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the fucking old man or whatever running the place, he like walked back inside the little shack where the snack shack is and stuff like that. There's a cash register, like a little cash box, sitting there, just sitting there right on like the front entrance or whatever. And I fucking ran up and snagged that motherfucker. Probably came up like $170 or some shit, right? Whatever it was like $10 again, $15. Went up and snagged that motherfucker. And I fucking ran back. I was like, Nate, we gotta fucking go. We gotta fucking go and shit like that. We're fucking dipping. We dip back and shit like that. Like, and I don't know if we threw the cash register in the fucking, or the cash box in the bottom of the fucking quarry. Or what? We took the cash out. It was all wet. Yeah. And then I remember having swim trunks on, and I like zipped them up. I put the cash in my pocket and zipped it up. Well, like we threw the cash box in the fucking woods and the weeds or some shit or wherever. We just went about our business, we kept swimming and playing in the rain and fucking jumping on the zip line and shit. Like, there's a couple other people out there, you know what I mean? Still good crowd enough. And like, I mean, we just played it off like nothing happened. That motherfucker's driving around, the staff's driving around these little things called a tracker. If you want to look up what a tracker is, there's these like trackers. These fuckers have trackers out there. I'm not talking about like an Apple AirTag tracker, right? A tracker.
Yeah.
Like that green one.
Geo tracker.
That motherfucker was driving like a red one like that. They drive them around like the fucking circumference of the quarry. I don't know why. They just like trackers. There's like a dog that'll follow them, or two dogs. They're just running with the little trackers run. That's just like what the fucker like. And I mean, they're fucking, you can see them, we're watching them. They're pissed as fuck. They're screaming and shit.
Jeez.
Your fucking cash box is gone.
Damn.
It's like, we're just like, just acting retarded, still swimming. My cash fucking wad is just soaked in my pocket and my swimming trunks and shit. I'm fucking just acting like nothing happened and shit. Just acting retarded, like we saw the tracker coming. Like,
acting extra retarded.
Bro, played it off like it was fucking nothing, bro. Like I said, probably came up like $170 or some shit.
Damn.
Straight fucking robbed the fucking place. Like,
damn. You just told the world that.
I mean, bro, fucking hilarious though. I'm talking this was like 2015 or some shit, right? And then like I remember like I got the cash and shit. We were like fucking leaving and shit or whatever, and it was just like, hey, trackers. They drive them fuckers around there, I swear to God.
Pretty cool.
Like, they fucking drive them fuckers around there. They're all beat up and shit. Like, the dogs running with it and shit and everything. And we fucking, we leave there and shit. I remember drying out the bills on the vent of the car, and it was like rainy and we're wet, so we got the heat cranked and shit. We're fucking like drying out the bills and shit, and then we go to like an A&W or whatever on the way home. fucking buy food with some wet cash and shit. Like, I mean, I probably took the rest of the money and bought bud or whatnot. You know what I mean? But like,
dope.
Just like I forgot I did that shit. You know, just like off my wildest shit. Like back in the day, like I did that shit. Like for real, never got like a KFC A&W. Fucking went in, fucking bought us some A&W and some root
I've
beers.
ever went to A&W.
Oh yeah, you never been there? There's one out in Harrison.
I never been there, man.
Yeah, there's one out in Harrison. Usually you'll get like a Long John Silver's KFC, Pizza Hut KFCs.
I like their root beer. I never had their food.
Oh, it ain't bad. They just got like burgers, chicken strips, fries. You know what I mean? American food.
Beer.
Oh yeah, they got old root beer stands around the fucking United States. But I mean, it was just crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like crazy shit I did like back in the day. Like I really real life like. I used to think I scarred Nate for a lot of the crazy shit I did back in the day, because like I was a wild motherfucker. I mean, between that, getting into the fucking all you can eat at the Reds games all the time for free, fucking hitting credits, you know what I mean? I got a credit. Fucking, you know, getting full slabs out of Montgomery's Boathouse, fucking pizzas left and right, fucking meals wherever. Like, I mean, I don't know where it came from. I really don't know where that level of finesse came from in my life. Like, I really don't. Like, I was always looking to finesse. Anyway, and like, as much as we'd get out and about and shit like that, like, I mean, it was just very easy to finesse. And like, it just became second nature to me. And like, I mean, the amount of different ways I finessed in my youth life is just, it's substantial. It really is crazy. Like, I mean, there's no telling amount of how much I credited out of fucking restaurants. There's no telling how much I fucking...
Are you proud of your decisions?
I mean, at this point in my life, of course not. I mean, on the podcast, yes, I am, because it's so fucking hilarious, right? Like, the shit we did, like, it was just always something. Finding
That's like
something.
some karma. You got like a million negative karma from
after
all that shit.
yeah, and I've been making up, and I made up for it. You know what I mean? I had to hit my bottom for all that shit, but like, yeah, like there was just a lot of different type of shit. You know, I did throughout my life that like, I remember like, I for real felt like I scarred Nate for like just how crazy I was. Like, I was just fucking off the chain with the shit. Like, always going and doing some weird ass shit.
What did you think about all the shit he was doing?
It was just always something different.
Were you like,
I mean,
Cameron, cut that shit out?
Yeah, there was a point we would like hang out multiple times a week, and he would be like, all right, you ready for the credit today? I got the restaurant ready. I got the story ready.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, we'd just be eating good like kings and shit like that. I'd go in and do it. Like I said, and it was always funny. Like, I for real used the word like, my grandson Tyler, he goes to UC. I don't even know why. Like, I wasn't even hanging with a Tyler at the time. It just sounded like a fucker who was going to UC.
Yeah, it did.
I'd just be like, he's got to pick up our meal. And then, like, dude, like, we talked about the credits on here. Like, I would look up, like, a neighborhood nearby or, like, a condominium neighborhood nearby to the restaurant and be like, we live up here in Monte Vista Suites. And be like, me and my wife Janine, 83, 84 years old, we don't drive. Be like, my grandson Tyler, he does all the work for us and drives everywhere. And then I just walk into the restaurant, you know what I mean? Like, I'd like, if I had a UC shirt, it worked best. But like, you know, I just like dress in my clothes. Like, I'd even like, just kind of, and then like I would talk like fucking the Alex boy. And I would just be like, oh yeah, I'm here to get an order for my grandparents. Like, I would just talk to us like that. And I would just be like, oh yeah, it's for PAF. PAFF. And they'd be like, yeah, we're so sorry about that mishap or whatever. I'm like,
oh, it's fine.
I was like, oh, it's okay. I was like, I pick up food for my grandparents all the time. And I just like
going along with it,
bro. Yeah, and then like I'd know like when I get it from places, I'll be like, oh, they asked for extra sauce. Make sure the sauce is in there and shit. Like, and then we just fucking peel out of that.
Where
fucker,
did that
go
like
eat it in the park.
chameleon old person riz come from?
I don't even know. That's what I'm saying. It's
You
like
just knew how to like become an old
well,
person.
it
We're
really,
85.
like,
we don't drive.
yeah, I just don't know where like I developed that shit. There was no like certain YouTube video like today, guys. We're gonna be learning how to finesse every restaurant in America.
Bro, you should make one now.
No, that's like. It's just like I don't even know where I figured that out. It was just like because the old people are always right. Old people are always and the customer's always right. And then like I started like perfecting it because like I started perfecting it because like I'd get denied a lot. And then like when I started getting denied, I was like I got the hiccups off these Zim pouches.
Got to change up your bit.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta figure this out. So I was like,
Well, it's not my fault, but it's not your fault either.
when they couldn't find it and
Yeah.
shit like that, or like they'd say like, what was wrong and shit, and I'd be like,
My wife found a hair in the onions.
like or some shit. I'd be like,
She found a hair in her big stinky burger.
or whatever the fuck, like you would name it. That's like how I would look because we look at what we want. And I would look at like the name of the shit on the menu. I'll be like,
She got the big jalapeno
with the fucking
be like with the onion rings.
or whatever.
Because you
And-
can't tell an old person no. They're just going to keep
Oh
trying.
yeah. I'll be like,
We've been eating that little Diney's for over 14 years.
like, oh yeah, I'll say some shit like that. And they'll be like, we're still not finding it in the book. I'll be like,
They told me to call back when we regained our appetite.
We found the hair and we just threw the whole meal away.
I'll be like, if she's not eating, I'm not eating.
That's a good story.
yeah, like you would just like learn to adapt and like.
Damn.
And then eventually, like the manager, he's already so stressed because he's running a business. There's already like all the shit going on. He's like, all right, just give it to him, like
Give
just
it
to
to
get
him.
his
Fuck
day.
this shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like it ain't coming out of his pocket. like he doesn't give a
It's
fuck.
like we got a line at the drive-through. Just give him that shit. Let's
Bro.
go.
Exactly. And it's just like, dude, it just became a fucking almost daily thing back in the fucking addiction days. And it was crazy because like most people would be like, oh, if you keep your receipt, then you can get a credit. I'm like, no, that's stupid. Then you got to do a bunch of arguing and shit. I was like, dude, just be the old person.
They said it would be in the binder.
Yeah, yeah. When I would always say that, I'd be like,
They said they were putting the credit in the binder.
and they fucking be like, we don't have a binder. Sometimes they did have a fucking binder like, for like credits and shit. And then I'd just be like exactly the same thing. Be like,
Well, it's not our fault and it's not yours either.
and then they, like it would make them feel bad because I'm not like,
I'll be like, You're fine, sweet. She's like, Let me go try to talk to a manager.
like some big Bertha lady.
And she'd be like, We're not finding it. I'm like, I understand. I was like, It's not your fault, sweetheart. You're fine. It's not like this was your problem.
And they'd just be like,
We'll figure it out and shit.
there's a lot of places that like try to give me a discount on shit, and they're like, we'll give you 50% off your next order. That's the best thing. I'll be like, fuck you. And we dang up all this shit at the restaurant.
That's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Because you'll never go hungry if you're homeless.
Dude, I mean, that's
you
what
were
I'm saying.
homeless.
I mean, but I never really did it at that point in my addiction because I couldn't drive, or like
Dang.
even if I could.
You were just down bad. You couldn't even turn on the character.
No.
You were just like void
in
the Zan void.
Dude, it was bad. Yeah, so it's just like, dude, it was, yeah, and like I remember when I first got sober, I told myself I was never doing that shit again, and I've kept that vow. I literally have never done it since I got sober. I was like, because that shit is evil.
It's stealing.
And yeah, I mean, like it all fed into like the whole rap scene world where I was like the Wretch EP, like make the world work for you, now you working for the world, finesse the whole world. You know what I mean?
Until you get arrested.
Bro, like exactly. Like so it just fed into that whole criminal aspect, and it was dark, dude. It was deep and it was dark and it was bad. I mean, like you saw when we almost saw a brand new JBL speaker the other month. I was like, bro, should we take this shit? Like that's a JBL. And I was like, nah. Like I was able to halt myself. You know what I mean? Like it's bad.
It's still in your blood.
It's still in my blood.
Klepto.
Right? Exactly. So it's something that you just gotta steadily work on. I mean, be better. Be
I used
better.
to steal a bunch of CDs from places. That's all I really stole.
Bro, like that's actually a vibe. Like you would steal like the new Dr. Dre tape and shit. Like
I had a few good ones.
where'd you go to steal? Like was it back in the day like Circuit City?
No, it was like 6 years ago.
Best Buy on the beat.
Can't give out too much,
I
but
know.
you don't take the case with you because it's got the magnetic strip. I would just like pretend like I'm buying it, like finagle the disc out of the case, and then like put it back and put it in my pocket, and then be like, "Wait, I don't want this CD anymore." Put it back on the shelf without the CD.
Somebody would buy it.
What the fuck? Where's my Taylor Swift? Yeah, I used to do that, and then I felt real bad about that, so I stopped stealing shit.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, maybe some like USB cards or SD cards. I'd be like, those are easy to just grab out of the package, put the package back,
put them in there,
and take some CDs. That's all I really wanted.
Damn.
Some movies too, some Blu-rays.
Damn.
Yeah. Like
it's actually a
$30.
vibe. It's like you had like the big like Jordan basketball shorts or Nike basketball shorts on. They're like it's in
Bro.
the pocket of them fuckers. Them pockets used to be deep
I
on them
know.
fuckers. Them Jordan shorts and Nike basketball.
They were long as fuck.
Bro,
You just look like a hood wearing those shits. Like even the mediums, they're just down to your fucking ankles. It's definitely they got a type that wear those.
I haven't worn basketball shorts like that in years, dude.
No.
You don't see people doing them. If they do, it's just like out of style now.
You just look like a hood,
bro.
Like, and then the Jordans with no socks, like low socks in the Jordans. Those type of guys.
Bro, you had to be the Nike sock or the Elite sock fucker.
I know. Otherwise, you look like Price Hill.
Dude.
Price Hill's finest.
Bro, that's what I mean.
But
It's
yeah.
like, it's
I don't like stealing shit. I
don't
think there's
either.
like karma attached to that. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
If I steal this, I'm getting fucked over another way. Even if it's like some $5 fucking Coke I forgot to scan at the Kroger, it's like I'll just pay the $5 fucking dollars for it.
Just pay it.
Yeah. Then I don't got that on my conscience. Like you stole.
I mean, the
that
worst
shit.
thing I ever stole probably had to be that fucking Xbox out of Walmart, but I got caught for it and served my time.
You fucking tart.
Bro, I mean, that was a bad
I don't even know
fucking-
how you got it out of the case,
Dude, so that was whatever it's called. That was I totaled my Chevy Cavalier over in Fairfax, and the cop, I don't know how I didn't get cited. I was barred the fuck out. They just like towed my shit to the junkyard, and
You got dropped off by a cop at the
yeah,
Walmart.
so the cop was like, I had to be at like this like convention for this like tile shop I was working at the time, and like the cop was like, the furthest place I can take you is Walmart on Red Bank Road. So I was like, well, fuck this job, I guess, because I'm broke now. Like whatever,
You're
you know
just
what
like,
I mean?
I'm stealing an Xbox.
Bro, I was so barred out still.
The fact that you got it out of the glass case though, with a knife.
Yeah, so that's like what happened is he dropped me off, and I was so barred out that I literally
Dropped
was like,
off
I'm
by a
broke.
cop to go steal an Xbox.
Bro, I was so barred out still because that's like all you do on Zans, and now I'm broke, and I literally called I called somebody. I was like, hey, pick me up, I'm about to I'm about to get an Xbox, yada. And I had a pocket knife, and I was like wearing a big ass like one of them brown Carhartt coats.
Gee.
And I like went into the Walmart, barred out of my brain, and I literally just jimmied open the fucking case where they keep the Xboxes with a pocket knife. Just fucking jimmy that shit. I swear people like saw me too. And then like I put it under my Carhartt and then just walked out of the fucking store.
The alarm didn't go off?
Bro, no. The alarm didn't go off. Well, at least
Jeez.
I can't remember. Like I don't think it did. But I didn't get caught right then and there. You know, I got caught several months later.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, and then I went to a couch beeper.
How did they catch you?
And footage.
They just got bored one day.
No, well, no, they fucking somebody definitely said something. Right, because I was already off property. They reviewed footage and saw me get dropped off by a fucking.
Bro, is this kid fucking retarded?
Think about me getting dropped off by a cop after totaling my whip, barred out. The cop's just like, "Have a good day." I'm like,
that was your chance to get off free, and you're like, "Nah, I'm gonna go steal something."
And then they just reviewed the footage, see me get out of a cop car, walk in Walmart, steal an Xbox, and then leave.
They're probably just laughing like shit. Is this kid fucking serious?
Yeah, bro. It's bad, dude. It's bad, man. Like, that's what I mean. Xans are bad. Obviously.
What'd they do? Show up at your door?
No, I actually, it's funny you say that. I was down in the Justice Center on another charge.
Of course.
I was only in there for one night each time. I've only been there twice. All good. But
Fallout.
no, I was in there and then I was getting out the next morning after court on an OR bond, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you've got a holder from fucking Fairfax, the village of Fairfax." And the village of Fairfax cops took me from the Justice Center to the village of Fairfax jail.
Dang.
And yeah, they were like I vaguely remember that too. It was just kind of like I went in and then they issued me a court date for the village of Fairfax court.
Dang.
And yeah, that was bad. I forget what happened. I swear I didn't ever have to pay back for the Xbox. I had to pay probably fines or some shit.
What'd you say about taking it to Couchhead's house?
Yeah, I took it to Couch Beepers and sold that bitch for fucking probably $150.
You know he can get the shit off.
Oh, he can get that shit off, bro.
We could sell anything to him,
bro. Anything. We could scoop up this glassware and sell it.
It's not even worth the shit.
He'd be like, yeah.
He's like, I know a guy who needs that shit. It's like, all right.
Got a call. Sir? Sir? Hey, I'm on the podcast right now. But what's going on? What's going on, sir?
That's his dad.
Yeah.
Dang.
Okay.
Should have put him on the pod. Cameron's talking to his dad right now.
Yeah.
Something refrigerator.
Okay. What is it?
Huh? Hate to bother.
All right, love you. Bye.
Hate to bother you on the pod. Call him in a minute. Cameron did something to the refrigerator.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. I've got a lot fucking going on right now. A lot of people are hitting me up. Yeah, crazy shit, dude. Crazy fucking shit. Always been off the wall. But yeah, so feeling good. Feeling good. Need to get another guest on this potty poop soon. I know. Gotta just figure out a good candidate, man. Somebody who's just gonna actually be able to provide us some more something. But yeah. You got anything else going on?
I don't know. I'm kind of in a fucking tired mood. I don't know why.
It's all good. Poop out.
I don't know what happened. Maybe it was that espresso bean I took. It took me out.
I'm not gonna lie. I have found that actually consuming coffee makes me crash.
Regular coffee don't, but
no, espresso beans. So it's all good. It's all good.
Nah, it ain't, because I just want to take a nap now.
All right. Well, that's cool. That's fine.
I feel like this all night.
Yeah.
Unless I smoke something, then my brain's like, wait, boot back up. Yep. Nate, how'd the bets go? I don't know who won the game last week.
You almost made me forget. Let's check it out. I think we bet on the game on Tuesday. Let's see.
Yeah. It was against the Pirates, wasn't it? Playing the Yankees. it today.
Last Tuesday.
Yep, the Pirates, and they won.
I honestly can't remember who bet on what team.
I thought you guys said Reds.
Did we? Then you won.
I don't know.
We gotta keep,
Yeah.
or we gotta start keeping
Gotta
track
write
here
it down.
soon. But yeah, they're playing Yankees right now. Let's bet on the game tomorrow.
Okay.
Since this one already has a score.
I say the Yankees win.
All right, I'll take the Reds.
Mm-hmm. Cameron's in La La Land.
Oh yeah.
So you got tomorrow, Reds or Yankees?
Oh fuck, we're playing the Yankees here in Cincy
Uh,
or in
No.
New York.
We don't play them here at all, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know why we've never played the Yankees here.
Because they're like, we ain't coming there, motherfucker.
I know.
Come to New York.
Yeah, why don't we play the Yankees here, Nate?
Because
we
they're
did
the
maybe
Yankees.
last year or the year before.
Yeah.
It's not very often since they're an American League team.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Who you got?
Who you got?
I've got the. Fuck, man. I've got the Reds.
Mm.
All right.
All right.
Bet of
There's
the
your
week,
bet.
Hoagie.
That's Hogan's bet of the week. Brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook.
Wait,
Well,
I'm so confused. They're taking an. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. July 3rd. I'm taking the Reds.
July 3rd.
Yep.
Oh,
All right.
I'm off 4th and the 5th. Let's go. All right.
All right.
Is that it?
That's it.
That's it.
That's that.